I'm Jocelyn, and this is my stop-motion video about SSRIs. Antidepressants became popular during the 1950s and increased the amount of happy and content people in America. Many antidepressants are categorized as SSRIs, or Selective Serotonin Reuptake Inhibitors. So how does SSRIs positively impact moods and feelings, and how does it work? Let's talk about the central nervous system, or the brain. The spread of serotonin influences most aspects of your brain, such as happiness and memory. The brain sends out signals by electrical impulses when the nerve cells are stimulated. This causes a release of chemicals called neurotransmitters that act as messengers. An example of this is when you touch a hot plate and your immediate reflex is to pull back as your nerves simultaneously send pain signals to your brain. The electrical signals are translated to chemical signals in order to cross the gap while neurons flow to another neuron through a small gap called the synapses. In this specific transduction pathway, the ligand is serotonin, also known as 5-HT. In a normal transduction pathway, 5-HT molecules are released into the synapses from the presynaptic nerve ending. Then, receptor sites attached to the postsynaptic nerve endings then absorb the 5-HT, and the neurotransmitter carries those signals between the nerve cells in the brain. After the serotonin signal is carried, it is absorbed back into the presynaptic nerve ending, which is called reuptake. This limits the amount of serotonin to be absorbed and used in the brain. Once 5-HT attaches to the receptor sites, this allows the nerve endings to act as a messenger. However, after the 5-HT is then terminated from the synaptic space, this is accomplished by a special protein called serotonin transporter. So what happens when you take SSRIs? First, let's establish that SSRIs use paracrine signaling in order to send signals. This means that cells communicate over a relatively short distance and produce a signal to indicate changes in nearby cells, which then lead to the behavior of alterations of other cells. SSRIs stop the serotonin from being reused by binding to the serotonin transporter and block serotonin transport, and this stops or delays the process of reuptake, leaving more serotonin for the body to use. The result of taking SSRIs increase serotonin levels, which allow you to feel more happy, and this has been shown to have a positive impact on people with depression and anxiety. However, an excess amount of serotonin can lead to side effects such as an upset stomach, vomiting, headache, and trouble sleeping. Now you know a little more about selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Thanks for watching.